Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's Mike, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. How's everybody going today? What's going on? You barbecuing? You having a good old time? Having a great Memorial Day weekend? Let us not forget what this weekend is all about. It's about remembering those who died for your freedoms, for the United States. So, yeah, keep that in mind as you enjoy your wonderful 3-day weekend. To me, it's more than a 3-day weekend. My whole life is a 3-day weekend. So, yeah, my whole life's a 3-day weekend. I'm just arranging my connections right now while we're waiting for the satellite to rise. We're going to do SO-50, and we are also going to do the ISS. The ISS comes up about 20 minutes after. Now, I will tell you this. In the past, I have made astronaut contacts on the ISS on holiday weekends. Once was the 4th of July. I forget what the other one was, but yes, I have made contacts with an astronaut on a holiday weekend. I remember Woody Hoberg. I wished him a happy 4th of July. It was either him or Kjell Lindgren. Those are the only two astronauts I've talked to, but I've talked to him 7 times. So maybe we'll get an astronaut on the ISS pass today. The antenna has just begun to move to point to the SO-50 satellite, which is rising north-northwest of me. At the horizon now. It's -1 degree below the horizon. It should come up any second. So let's get ready. Let's get the headphones out. Let's hook up the radio to the mixer. And there's the chirp from the sat box telling me that the bird is within range. Or no, I shouldn't say that. It's above the horizon. All right, I did remember to get my lapel mic under here. Hear that? And we got this mic too. So shouldn't have any issues with audio. And let's get ready to check out the satellite. You can see on my left screen is the sat box output and also the chat. Geochron's up on the TV there. We run an FT8 on these 2 monitors, and to the right, this monitor over here is where I'm controlling the live stream. So that's how, when you're looking at me on here, this is how you're seeing me. So right now the camera right in front of me. If I showed you on the overall camera, this is the camera right here. This little baby, you can hardly see it because the boom's in the way. And there's another one down here looking at the radio. And then there's the shot from the solo camera. Let's go to the sat pass. Now you're looking at this screen over here. Don't hear anything yet because you got to turn the volume up, Mike. All right, let's see if we get any birds today. Catch anybody on SO-50. It's a hot day here in Florida. It's over 90 degrees. 92 to be exact. And it turns out that my pool is nice and toasty too. My pool is about the same temperature as the air. And why am I getting clicking and clacking on that frickin' DJI mic? Hey. I'm not rubbing on it. Let's check the audio here. Turn down the gain a hair. That should take care of that. And between that and this, you should be able to hear me fine. If anybody has any issue with my audio, please jump in the chat and say hi and say, Mike, guess what? It's still popping. I'm seeing something on the waterfall, but I don't believe. Make sure I got everything set. Kilo, Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Nothing yet. This is an FM satellite, so we're all going to be getting in on the same frequency. There is something going on just south of where I'm tuned. Let's go down there and see if we hear it. Somebody's transmitting something there. But that's not the right frequency. Center my tuner again. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Somebody's off frequency. Is it me or is it them? Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. That's weird. Where's the antenna pointing right now? Are we looking up yet? These guys are off frequency. Here's what you do real quick. Update TLE. It's been updated. Internet update. It'll tell me once it updates the internet. Okay, so now we have the most up-to-date data. Now in this window, search the SO-50 again. Kilo, Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Kilo, Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. I swear it looks like everybody's off frequency. I'll re-enable my radio. Take SO-50 again. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo 4 PDI, KB4 YKC, Echo Mike 90. T0 ECQ, K2CYS.
KB4 station, come back. KB4 YKC.
T0 ECQ, thanks for the call, 73, sir.
Hey, Jake.
220, thank you.
KB4 YKC, KO4 PDI, I gotcha.
K4 YKC, N2, Mike 18. Got November 2,
See what I mean? He looks like he's off frequency. Kilo Oscar 4, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo November 2 Kilo, Fox Mike 18. KI4 MJ 2CYS, sir. KN2K, Victor Echo 3, Juliet Oscar, Echo November 93.
KN2K, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
Kilo Charlie 0, Echo Charlie, Quebec.
Kilo Charlie 0, Echo Charlie, Quebec. Please copy. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India.
Kilo Oscar 4, Delta India. KI4 FJB, Echo Mike 90.
Kilo India 4, Fox Juliet Bravo, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Whiskey Alpha 4, hot Friday night.
Hey Rob, how you doing? W2NNU. Trying to call you, W2NNU, KC0 ECQ. Good to hear you, Jim.
Whiskey Alpha 4, hot Friday night, KO4 PDI.
KO4 PDI, happy Memorial Day, WA4 HFN EM55.
Back at you.
KC0 ECQ, WA4 HFN.
WA4, Golf Mike. WFN, KC. 1 Delta Sierra.
Kilo Oscar 4,
India Papa Echo Mike 73.
Thanks, Damon.
KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
November 4 India Papa, KN2K, Fox Mike 18.
KN2K and 4IP Echo Mike 73. Thank you.
Thank you, 73.
November 4, India Papa, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
KO4 PDI and 4IP Echo Mike 73.
Roger, 73.
Thank you, 73.
21 Delta Sierra.
Busy pass.
QRZ and 4 India Papa Echo Mike 73.
1 Delta Sierra.
Is it K1 Delta Sierra, over?
Oh, what? Round. Don't turn, 73.
Tango, Sugar.
K1 Delta Sierra.
K1 Delta Sierra and 4IP, Echo Mike 73.
Kilo 1 Delta Sierra, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99. Is that Kilo Papa 4 Yankee Radio, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99? That might be Jorge in Puerto Rico. KP4 Yankee Romeo, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99. That was him, I think. Yeah, I don't think we hear anybody else. But yeah, notice where you see them talking on the waterfall, it's not centered. But if I turn to that where I see the waterfall, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Something's weird. All right, I think that's it for that. But hey, don't go anywhere because in about 14 minutes, the ISS will be rising. I'm going to change the sat box to the ISS, and we can just chit-chat for a second. All right, how's everybody going? What's your weekend like? Hey, remember, this weekend's about the people who didn't make it. So keep them in mind. Keep their thought in your thoughts and prayers. All those families that have empty tables at their picnic barbecue this weekend, there's a reason it's empty. They're not here with us anymore. So, hey, what can I tell you? So if you're into auto racing, which I am, I was watching the Indy 500. Well, actually, I watched the Formula One race from Monaco, the Grand Prix of Monaco. That was a pretty good race this morning. They wrecked on the first lap. I couldn't believe it. 3 cars out on the first lap. It's called youth. Youth is wasted on the young, my dad used to say, and he was right. They just got a little anxious and crashed each other, which is not helpful to anybody. That race is over. It was over around 10 o'clock, 11:30 this morning. And I was looking forward to the Indy race where Kyle Larson is going to attempt the double. What does that mean? He's going to race the Indy 500, and then he's going to race NASCAR's longest race of the year, the Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte. So they had it all planned out, and what happened was Indy had a rain delay. They normally start around noon. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock. They haven't started that race yet. Although they do say if they get it started within the next 2 hours, they can get the race in, which sucks for Kyle Larson because he is so good. He's got the ability to win that race and also then go race in the Charlotte, the Coca-Cola 600, which starts at 6 p.m. Eastern. And he's in Indianapolis. And if he starts the race at 5 o'clock, there's no way he gets to the Coca-Cola 600. He's leading the points in NASCAR with over 30-point lead. If he doesn't race the Coca-Cola 600, he could lose that leading spot in NASCAR, but he did make a commitment to race Indy. So if Indy goes, he's going to be in the Indianapolis 500. And I think I don't know who's going to race his car in the 600 if he doesn't make it back, which I don't think he's going to make it back. Not at this point. That sucks. Because that would have been so cool. That would have been one of the best freaking things. But anyway, he's not going to race. So, I looked at the schedule of satellites and I said, gee, you know, we got an SO-50 followed by an ISS pass. This might be worth hanging out for. The SO-50 just set. ISS is set to rise at 3:19, so at 3:18, which is 10 minutes from now, the antenna will start to move. This is also starting in the south-southwest of me, which is a very good direction for my antennas. Where is my antenna? That's the FT8 I'm running there. Radio, towers, there it is. There's the, you can see where it's pointing now. It's going to have to move a bit to the right when it comes time to get this. And then we'll get it on this screen here. Here's all your satellites that are upcoming right over here. Here's the direction where it's going to rise from me. This is south-southwest, or it's west-southwest is actually the correct terminology. South-southwest would be right here. West-southwest is over here, west and south. So, for instance, if it was going to rise to the north-northeast, this is where it would rise. East-northeast would be right here, and east would be here. So it's going to rise in the the west-southwest, and set in the north-northeast. And we'll have a nice high pass. It's going to be a maximum of 38 degrees. Looking at the geochron, you can see where the ISS is right now. It's right over my head, to the right of my head, and the yellow dot further to the right, where the dotted line goes by, that is the path of the ISS. I cannot believe there isn't anybody on here with me today. Okay, whatever. I'm having a good time anyway. And you can go back and watch this later on after you're digesting your nice hamburgers and hot dogs and everything from your barbecue. You can come in and watch this video and laugh at me. We made 8 contacts on SO-50. So that was good. And now we are going to try and make a bunch of contacts on the ISS. There were a lot of, it was pretty busy. It's always busy on the weekends on the satellites, especially FM satellites. This pass is going to be super duper busy too. Someday I'm going to do a video. Well, I can talk about it right now since we got a few minutes. Yeah, it's not going to rise for another 7 minutes, so let me just go over this real quick. Why do we use the NATO alphabet in ham radio? What is the point? Well, you know, there's a lot of people who don't speak English. And they don't know how to speak English, so they learn the NATO alphabet to know Z is Z or Zulu is Z. 2 syllables, quick, efficient way to say the letter Z, which unmistakable. But every now and then you get these radio operators that think it's cool to come up with their own idea of what word they should use. So for kilo, which is a weight measurement, they use kilowatt. Kilowatt is not part of the NATO alphabet, plus it's 3 syllables as opposed to 2, which makes it less efficient. They also like to use things like, get real creative with Zanzibar. Now, if you don't speak English, what the hell is Zanzibar? How are you supposed to distinguish that from something else? It's inefficient. It's 3 syllables as opposed to Z or Zulu. Now, I brought this up in a live feed one time, and somebody got on my case and said, well, I heard you said Papa Delta India, and then you said Peter David Italy. Yeah, I did. Peter David Italy is not part of the NATO alphabet. But having done Parks on the Air with thousands of contacts on Parks on the Air, sometimes they can't really hear what you're saying. By giving them a different pronunciation, after giving them Papa Delta India, do that a couple of times, switching to Peter David Italy, it's very easy to recognize PDI in Peter David Italy after hearing Papa Delta India. Capiche? You see what I'm talking about? So this is why it's very important to stick to the NATO alphabet when you're making contacts on ham radio. Yes, you can be creative and you can be a little different. Try to come up with something like I did. And so instead of Papa Delta India, which I'll give it 3 times. I'll go slow. I'll do very clear enunciation of my words. But sometimes the bands are giving you a hard time and people can't understand it. That's okay. That's when you use a different word, especially if you know the person you're talking to speaks English. It's no biggie. You can do that. Okay, so do me a favor, learn the NATO alphabet. It's really not hard. It's just 26 letters, piece of cake. Peter, David, Italy is my secondary go-to. They always get the Kilo Oscar 4. That they know because KO4 is a very common prefix in my area, in the southeast here. So if you're going to do anything, keep it very close to the NATO alphabet. And as an exception, not the rule. Don't do it as a rule because people won't know what you're talking about. People say, oh, it doesn't matter. That was a satellite pass. Yeah, it was. And there was guys on there from the Dominican Republic. There's guys on there from Cuba. There's guys on there from the West Indies, from the Caribbean somewhere. You know, so that's why you want to make sure that you stick to the NATO alphabet. Only in a situation where somebody's having a hard time understanding you do you switch the words, and try to keep them as succinct as possible. By that I mean short and sweet. Don't say Zanzibar for Z. Zanzibar, 3 syllables. If you don't speak English, you don't know what the hell that word is. So try to remember that when you're doing when you're working on your radio. Try to use the NATO alphabet all you can. Also, before we get ready, the antenna has not started moving yet. We're going to get ready to do this any second now. Do me a favor. If you need protection from an electromagnetic pulse, look at my friends at EMPshield.com. EMP Shield, talk much, Mike? Getting tongue-tied. My tongue was on my eye tooth. I couldn't see what I was saying. EMP Shield, Electromagnetic Pulse Shield. EMPshield.com. You can find products to put on your house, on your car, on your equipment to protect you from an electromagnetic pulse. Also search, it's one of the best surge protectors ever built. I have one on my whole house, and I don't know that it's saved me yet, but it's been working fine. So I'm happy about that. All my stuff's on battery backups, or in my case, my radios all work off battery. They do not work off AC. All right, what else? So EMPshield.com, ABR Industries is having a big sale this weekend. You could also go there, abrind.com. Use my code HAMFUN, ABR10, HAMFUN, for 10% off your purchase. If, I'm switching my microphone around, but that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not stripping. Oh, where's the other piece, the middle piece? Come here, you. Stuck in there. All right, got it out. I'm going to try to move this to the outside of my shirt and see if that clears up the popping and scratching. No, it's not. It's still doing it. All right, I got it there. Let's see if that's better. All right, so we are getting ready to work this bird. And we're going to try to make some contacts on the ISS. It is right at the horizon right now. It's -6 degrees below the horizon. Here's the setup. There's the geochrine. You can see that yellow circle to the top right of my head is moving along that dotted line. It's going to come right over my house, which is that yellow dot on Florida right there. That's where I live. And we're going to try to make some contacts. Let's get the QSO window where it needs to be so I can see it. All right. Rearranging stuff on screen. Let's go to the satellite pass window. And there goes the antenna. It has begun to move. It's going to do a flip. If you look at the antenna, you can see it's turning to the left and it's going to flip over. Right now it's pointing to where the ISS is going to come back to Earth, where it's going to set. And it's spinning 360 degrees around right now. The large antenna closest to you, that is my 70 centimeter. It's a 22 element Yagi, home built by a gentleman in Ormond Beach. N9HF, David, he built that and sold it to me at a very reasonable price. All right, we are now pointing right at where the ISS is going to rise. The smaller antenna on the left is my 2 meter Yagi. That is what we're transmitting on. We're going up on 2 meters and coming back on 70 centimeters. I'm going to bring the volume up a little bit. We'll switch to the sat view. And here we go. Start listening. Remember, NATO alphabet. NATO alphabet. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, KO4 PDI. There's the chirp. The ISS is 0.3 degrees below the horizon, and it's coming up fast. 1 degree, 0 degrees. All right, it's 0.1 degree above the horizon. Let's start listening and see when we start hearing something. I'm seeing little bits and pieces on the waterfall. I have my power at 50%. I'm going to turn it up a little bit for the first couple of seconds of the pass. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Nothing yet. I do have the preamp on. And I am picking up signals on the waterfall. I'm just not hearing anything yet. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Not yet. Getting close. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn the power down to 75 right now. Yeah, we're getting people now. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
W2NNU KC0 ECQ. Is that you, Rob? I can't hear you. Try it again. QSL KC0 ECQ. Good evening, Jim.
KC0 ECQ, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Indio, Echo Mike 41. X-ray Echo 1, Yankee Delta Kilo, Kilo Charlie.
X-ray Echo 1, Yankee Delta Kilo, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. I don't think that went through. X-ray Echo 1, Yankee Delta Kilo, please copy, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. X-ray Echo 1, Yankee Delta Kilo, KO4 PDI, gotcha one. He heard that.
Echo Lima 06. KO4 PDI, W2NNU, X-Mike 41, gotcha.
W2NNU, KO4 PDI, Echo Lima 99.
Four
73-1. That was one. A lot of people stepping on each other right now.
4 FJB, Kilo Charlie 0, Echo Charlie, Quebec, Echo Mike 48.
We got him already.
W2NNU, KC0 ECQ, thanks. Kilo India 4, Fox, Juliet Bravo, Kilo Charlie 0, Echo Charlie, Quebec.
Charlie, Quebec.
Kilo India 4. KI4 FJB KO4 PDI.
KB3 FMOE. KO4 PDI. KI4 FJB Echo Mike 90.
Roger, roger.
W2NNU.
W2NNU. KI4.
Gotcha. Thank you, sir. W2NNU. Echo Mike 41.
NA1SS, if you're listening, have a safe, happy Memorial Day weekend.
Mike 90.
Hey, Greg.
KO4 PDI, KC0ECQ. Finally got circled back around to you, Mike 73.
Yeah, KC0 ECQ. I got you in the book. Thanks a lot, man. I'm going to turn down my power to 10%. Watch this. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99.
W2NNU, Echo Mike 41.
W2NNU. Echo Mike 41. KI4 FJB Echo Mike 90.
Got him too.
590, QSL, thank you, sir. Echo Mike 41.
Echo Mike 85. No Delta 4.
Who is the Kilo Delta 4? Try it again. Kilo Charlie 0, Echo Charlie, Quebec.
Alpha, Alpha. Fox.
Kilo Delta 4. Kilo Delta. Kilo Delta 4 station. Try again.
The Kilo Delta 4 ending Foxtrot. Please try again. KC0ECQ, Mike 90.
Juliet. Papa Foxtrot. Echo Mike 85.
W2NNU. With a Kilo Delta 4, Papa Foxtrot.
Kilo Juliet 4. Papa Foxtrot.
All right, Kilo Juliet 4, Papa Foxtrot. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Gotcha, Curtis.
KB4YKC, Echo.
Hey, Martin. Welcome to the party.
Fox Mike 18.
Echo Mike 7. Juliet.
KB4YKC, Echo Mike 90. KJ4, Papa Fox, KN2K, Fox Mike 18. KB4YKC, Echo Mike 90.
Abbott. We're losing the bird. Turn the power up a little bit.
KB4YKC, KB3IAI, FMO8.
Kilo Bravo 3, India Alpha Romeo, KO4, PDI, Echo Lima 99.
KN4KL, Fox Mike 16.
Kilo Bravo.
4KL, KN2K, Fox Mike 18.
Kilo Bravo 3, India Alpha Radio, KO4, PDI.
4JGC, Fox Mike 16. November 1. Kilowatt water, Papa.
There you go, somebody with kilowatt.
November 10. Alpha, Mo.
AI, KN2K, Fox Mike 18.
N2K, KB5LNC, Fox Mike 18.
Kilo Nancy 2, Kilo, KO4, PDI. KN2K, KO4, PDI. KO4, PDI.
Kilowatt water, Papa Lima.
Never heard of a kilowatt one. All right, we're losing a bird. Losing a bird. All right. Hey, well, that was quick. All right, we got 2 passes in. Excellent job there, boys and girls. We got 15 contacts between SO-50 and the ISS. ISS right now is at about 6 degrees to the north, which is basically through the trees by me, so I give up on that one. Yes, it's very busy, Martin. This is how it is on the weekends. It gets absolutely crazy out there. And you get these people that don't really know how to use their radio right, which doesn't make it any easier. Kilowatt is not part of the NATO alphabet. I just did a whole talk on that before we started this pass, and lo and behold, you heard people doing it. They really should pay attention. There's a reason there's rules, and you should pay attention to them. But anyway, that's it for me today. I'm not going to be doing any more passes, I do not believe. Although the ISS, let me see, the next pass is only going to be 4 degrees. RS-44 is coming around 6:12. I'll be eating dinner. ISS is at 0.28 degrees at 8:18 tonight. 10 o'clock, around 10 o'clock tonight, we got an ISS pass that's pretty high. Oh yeah, you'll pick them up on your scanner. You'll definitely pick them up on your scanner. Yeah, the best ISS pass, the next ISS pass that's going to be good is at 11:30 tonight. I'll be in bed. I get up early in the morning. This isn't the time of year to get up early in the morning to do ISS passes. They're not around early in the morning. So, hey, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Stay safe. Don't get too drunk. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, is what I always say. By the way, there was a numbskull on Facebook who made me think he was going to buy my 8-beater antennas, and he dicked me around and never showed up. I gave him a really good price on it, and he never showed up. So, screw him. I'll remember that call sign, though. I wrote to the guy with the call sign to ask him if it was really him. I don't know if it was or not, but who knows what happened. He must have fallen off the edge of the earth. He just never showed up. He's supposed to be here at 10 o'clock this morning. It's now going on 3:30, and he's still nowhere to be found, so heck with him. Anyway, you guys have a great day. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Remember what this weekend is for. Say a prayer for your friends and family who have empty seats at their tables, where somebody paid the ultimate price for their freedom and your freedom. Remember the people that died. Veterans get my respect every day of the week. But this day, or this weekend, is for those we have lost, who paid the ultimate price for yours and my freedom. Never forget that. Keep them in your prayers. And on that note, my boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, ships at sea, whatever, out there. Oh, my God. Going to bed. Why do you got to get up at 3 a.m., Martin? What's that? Oh, you got a pass coming by at 3 a.m. that I don't know about? Let me check my thing here. 3 o'clock in the morning. What do we got coming up around 3 in the morning? Got FO-29, that's been dead. SO-50. Oh, working shifts. Oh, work. Oh, you are not allowed to curse like that on my live feed. I used to work. I think 2010 was the last time I technically worked. Did a lot of stuff in between, made a few side jobs, made some money, but as far as daily 9 to 5, or in your case, 3 to midnight, don't worry, Martin, I won't hold it against you. I'm proud of you. You got a job. You're out there working hard, keeping the wheels moving. All right, you guys, take care. Be well. And don't do anything I wouldn't do, at least not without me, all right? KO4PDI 73.